All right, are you all able to hear me? I think I was down on mute earlier. If you just saw my head moving and talking, that's why. Um, Hang on just a second here. So, I've got a few great things to share with you guys today. Um, this is funny. Looks like I'm not wearing a shirt. I am wearing clothes. Um, So here's the thing. So many businesses have been struggling during the COVID-19 quarantine shutdown. I know a lot of my restaurant friends have really had a hard time. And what is the first thing to always go whenever there is a rough time in the economy with businesses? Can you guess? Well, it's usually marketing. Marketing is usually the first thing to go, right? That budget usually gets thrown out the door. And what happens is businesses choose to try and do all that stuff internally, in house. And so it's a tough thing for a person who has decided to make a living out of marketing because sometimes that gets in the way. But here's the thing. I've also been, oh, it's loud outside. I've also been my own business owner, serial entrepreneur for 2 decades. So, on top of owning a coffee shop and a gift business, uh, and being also in the corporate world, I've had to juggle a lot of different economic, financial kind of downturns in markets. So, here's what I want to tell you. You're not alone. A lot of people are doing it. You're probably having to do your own social media right now. You're probably having to do all of your own learning on some of these things right now. And you probably had somebody do it before and you didn't even realize how much work it actually took. So now it's all on you, right? So here's the thing, it's okay. There's a lot of people out there that can help you with that. And I just want to share some of those people with you. But first, I have to tell you, I was really excited because yesterday in the mail, I got this. I finally got my copy of The Ultimate Guide to Social Media Marketing, which is by some outstanding people who I already follow. A couple of them you will actually see in my video right now on people that I think that you need to make sure you are following if you have to learn all of this, or if you're a brand new entrepreneur in something and you're kind of bootstrapping it right now. But this book right here, I just flipped through it very, very shortly. I opened it this morning. It was sitting in the box. And let me tell you, it's great. They've got all sorts of things you can fill out. I love worksheets. I'm a worksheet kind of gal. I have to write things down. I don't love always doing things on my computer. So this right here, fantastic. Packed with lots and lots of good stuff. I've been doing this for a long time, but I can guarantee you I'm still going to learn a whole lot from these people. This is Eric Butau, Mike Alton, Jen Herman, Stephanie Liu, and Amanda Robinson. All phenomenal people. So let's get to it. Let me just share my screen with you here. One of the first people on my list, is one of my go-to gals, is Stephanie Liu. I'm in San Diego. She's in San Diego. I've worked with her with clients before, and she is phenomenal. She is a lot of fun, and she makes things easy to learn because she's also a visual learner. So she shows you things from the get-go, and it's fantastic. Um, by the way, where are you tuning in from? Are you from San Diego? Who all's out there? Just send me a little comment and say hello or something so I know that you're here. I also want to go here so I can see everything. All right. So let me share my screen. This is Lights Camera Live. It's a Facebook page by Stephanie Liu, and she is probably one of the most enthusiastic people that you will ever watch teach you something. Now, she is the princess of live streaming. This gal has got it down. And I'm telling you right now, oh, let me get rid of this. You will learn a ridiculous amount of information from Stephanie Liu. She is, yes, one of the authors of this book, but she's also, oh, I read all sorts of stuff. Hold on. This is all just, voila. Sorry about that. She has a really, really great delivery. And it's one of the things that I love most about when I'm trying to learn something that I don't necessarily understand. Delivery is everything. right? And Stephanie Liu has got the delivery. She's enthusiastic. She knows what she's talking about. She has an ad agency background for over a decade with an incredible agency here in San Diego. She really knows her stuff. She knows what she's doing. So for that, I suggest you check out Stephanie Liu. Her page is chock full of information. She does a show called Lights Camera Live. You can find all of the things that she does. She speaks all over the country at a ton of different events and venues. She's the go-to gal when it comes to this kind of stuff. So that's one that you definitely should be paying attention to. All right. Um, let's see here. The other, let me get some of this stuff out of my way. I'm sorry, you guys. I have a lot of stuff on my screen right now, and I can't really see what's going on. Looking for, here we go. Oh, big shout out to Sean Doc Rock Boyd. Now, Doc Rock on YouTube, this guy, he has been helping me with some live streaming questions for trying to put together all of the different programs that I use, and this guy knows exactly what he's talking about, and he makes it super, super simple. So thank you, Doc Rock, for helping me out, especially this morning. And every time I have just a random question about how to put things together when it comes to Ecamm and Restream, you're always there. Between you and Stephanie Liu, I've got such a great band of people that can kind of teach me exactly what I need to know when there's just a one little inkling of stuff that I don't totally get. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, if you are doing any kind of live streaming and you're using things like Restream and Ecamm to simulcast what you're doing out there, this is a fantastic YouTube channel for you to get in. And some of the stuff might be a little over your head, but don't worry. Doc Rock's got stuff from the very, very beginning to the very, very most advanced. It's okay. These guys can get you through it, all right? The next is, all right, now, Facebook is still a big, big driver for all of our businesses, right? So who's the queen of Facebook? Well, it's Mari Smith. And Mari Smith has been just the leading expert on all things Facebook for a really long time. Now, let me tell you, if you have any questions, this girl knows. She knows everything you need to know about Facebook. She's one of the first people to even be told about some of the things that are happening on Facebook when things are changing. She tests the algorithm with you on her page. She goes through and teaches you exactly how to do things both on your phone for Facebook business and on the by sharing her screen. You will not be sorry. You need to be a part of Mari Smith's Facebook page so that you can really kind of get a grasp of things. I mean, she teaches things on ads and targeting. She teaches things on how it is that you can work around gathering a community and an audience because that's what it's all about. That's how you're going to sell on Facebook, and that's how you're going to get everybody to really be involved, right? Here's another one. All right. If you are all over your Instagram or want to boost your Instagram, Jen Herman is the gal. So, Jen's Trends. Follow her on her YouTube channel, and you will learn a ton about how you can grow your following on Instagram, how to make sure that your community is your right community, how to make sure that everything that you're doing is following the guidelines and you won't be blocked by Instagram for doing things that you shouldn't be doing. This gal, she knows exactly what she's doing. She is an international speaker. She speaks all over the world as well because she is the go-to gal. Oh, it's not even loading for her others. She's the go-to gal when it comes to talking about growing your Instagram. And there are a ton of experts out there, right? But these are the people that I go to right now when I need just quick, easy answers and so that I can understand it, because I by no means feel like, even after 2 decades in the marketing world and with most of it being digital marketing, I know that there's always something that I may have missed. There is no way that I can kind of keep track of all the marketing trends that are coming out there and be an expert at all of it. So what you got to do is you got to go find somebody who fills in for your weaknesses in anything that you're doing marketing, right? So I know a lot of you businesses are doing this. I know that it's tough right now, and I know that you're having a hard time trying to figure it all out when you used to outsource it. It's okay. I promise you, you will get the hang of it. It will come to you after a little while. And no, it may not look as good as some of the stuff that you had when you had an expert on your payroll doing this stuff, or when you hired it out to a specific digital marketing company, right? And that's all right. We'll get back to normal at some point in time. But in the meantime, there are plenty of resources out there for you. I highly suggest you go out there and get this, and you can write in it, you can highlight it, you can figure out some of the basics and the details of getting yourself to where you want to be by handling your own marketing for your own business. All right, everybody, you all have a great afternoon. We'll see you next week for Tuesdays marketing mornings at 10ish. Okay. All right, everybody, have a